with Jeopardy! Little-known holiday facts. On the first day of Hanukkah in 1979, this president lit the first national menorah. Who is Jimmy Carter? Did you get it? Let's try another one. Each year, Nova Scotia celebrates its friendship with this city by giving it a giant Christmas tree. What is Boston? We wish you a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you this week on Jeopardy!
Weekdays at 4:30, brought to you locally by North Star Mohican Casino Resort.
Season's greetings from Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. We wish you all a holiday season filled with joy and laughter and family and friends. As we wrap up another year, we would like to thank all our customers for choosing to shop our family-owned furniture stores, and we look forward to our future customers as well. Your support is truly appreciated. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us here at Northwoods Furniture and Mattress.
Straight ahead, the second Illiopolis trial is coming to an end. We'll hear from both sides in closing arguments. Plus, a house on fire in Sugar Camp. We'll tell you where responders think the fire started. And the Northwoods Band is off to Pasadena almost. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan and Conrad Sapinski.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. A former janitor had a new trial this week in Oneida County with allegations of sexually assaulting a child. The case is now in the hands of the jury. Final testimony and closing arguments wrapped up this morning before the jury began to deliberate. The state argued that Illiopolis' DNA was found on the chest of the victim when examined.
And that's how we know that Mr. Illiopolis' DNA was found on her chest, above her breastline, under her shirt.
Throughout the trial, the defense for Illiopolis argued that much of the story did not add up. During closing arguments, attorney Kate Drury questioned why the shirt that the victim was wearing wasn't examined for DNA.
How is it that if the theory is that the saliva rubbed off on the shirt, why aren't we looking at the shirt? I mean, the shirt was collected by the state examiner. The shirt was available to be tested.
Jury has been deliberating all afternoon long. Minutes ago, it was announced that the jury has not come to a unanimous decision on one of the 3 counts, but has on the other 2. The verdict could still come tonight. Now let's talk weather. Well, Conrad, we have quite a story coming.
Yes, we got like a whole combination of everything. Mother Nature just throwing it all at us. We have some snow, strong winds, and some cold, cold temperatures. Taking a look outside right now, we do have a bit of snow in the region. This is still very light and fluffy, but later on tonight, that's the main story. That's when it's really going to start picking up in intensity, and then into the morning hours. Tomorrow, scattered throughout the day on Thursday, and then for the first half of the day on Friday, we're going to have some flurries and snow showers in Friday. Right now, this low pressure system doesn't look like much, but it's going to significantly increase in intensity by tomorrow. This is just the start of what is to come with all the snow, wind, and cold temperatures. It is around 2 degrees here in town right now, 4 in Eagle River, so you get the deal. It is pretty much in those low to mid single digits at the moment. With all that wind, it feels a lot colder than that, but that wind's really going to pick up in intensity Thursday night, especially throughout the day on Friday and then throughout the day on Saturday. So Christmas Eve, it's going to be a very windy one. It's pretty calm right now. Winds are blown at around 5 to 10 miles an hour across the state, but big changes are en route. Later on tonight, though, we're actually going to have some increasing temperatures. This is the low temperature we have right now. We're hovering at around 3 to 4 degrees. Temperatures are going to be in the upper single digits by the morning hours. Dan?
Sometimes those cold temperatures lead to more structure fires. That happened today in Sugar Camp. A house caught on fire, and at about 2 o'clock, authorities were called to that house that had started off of County Road A. Firefighters were on the scene minutes later, where the fire started to grow and make its way to the roof before they were able to contain it. Responders at the scene said the fire started in the basement of the home, but couldn't be sure. 3 Lakes, Sugar Camp, and Pine Lake fire departments all responded. All trails in the Oneida County Snowmobile Trail System will officially open Friday morning. All lake and river trails in Oneida County are considered unsafe, though, and should not be utilized until they have been clearly marked by a snowmobile club. Off-trail riding is trespassing and could result in closure or loss of trails and citations and fines for those who participate. With the anticipated winter storm coming, including high winds and blowing snow going into the Christmas holiday weekend, the Oneida County snowmobile clubs encourage extreme caution while riding. Downed trees and low-hanging branches may be encountered. The trails are in rough, early-season conditions. The Lincoln County Board has approved declaring the county a Second Amendment sanctuary. This comes as a growing number of cities and counties have made these declarations, including the city of Merrill and Langlade County. According to the resolution, the board declares intent to oppose unconstitutional restrictions on the right to keep and bear arms. This passed the county board 15-4. Police were dispatched to a residence in the 2500 block of Minnesota Ave in the city of Stevens Point for a report of an assault yesterday. 2 people were injured and were transported by ambulance to the Marshfield Medical Center. The suspect in this case has been identified as 20-year-old Elier Bravo de Leon, and he is currently in custody. A referral has been made for the charges, including burglary and attempted homicide. The victims in this case are identified as a 32-year-old Stevens Point woman and a 7-year-old Stevens Point woman. They are both in stable condition. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers is promising to veto any flat income tax plan passed by the state legislature. He supports a proposal to reduce taxes for the middle class by 10%. Evers came out against an idea that would tap part of the state's projected $6.6 billion budget surplus to move toward a flat income tax rate. Doing so would eliminate the state's highest tax bracket of 7.65%, and that's paid by individuals earning more than $280,000 a year or married people who earn more than $375,000. Under Evers' plan, taxes would be cut by 10% for individuals earning less than $100,000 and families earning less than $150,000. State health officials confirmed the first pediatric flu-related death in Wisconsin this winter. The State Department of Health Services declined to provide more details on the case, including the child's age. DHS said that the child was from western Wisconsin and there was no evidence that the child had been vaccinated this year. Wisconsin usually sees an average of 3 to 4 pediatric deaths during a typical flu season. This death brings the state's total flu-related death count to at least 40 people this season. The countdown continues. It's now just 12 days away from the Rose Parade, where members of the Northwoods Marching Band will fill the streets of Pasadena, California. Today, the kids had one last rehearsal to work out some finishing touches. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver was at the practice today, and he is now live in the studio with more. Matt?
Well, Dan, January 2nd is the big day for these 400-some students representing 8 schools in northern Wisconsin. Today was the coming together of months of hard work before they hit the road and perform at the nation's biggest stage.
Can you smell the roses? Well, these kids can.
You're not marching just for your school, you're marching for all of our communities combined. They're all here and they're all rooting for those kids.
Members of the Northwoods Marching Band are preparing to shine in the national spotlight.
Your football team has 11 players in the field that everyone has to do their job. We have 394 kids that have to do their job perfectly to do this right.
It's a vision that's now 4 years in the making.
Watching them grow and experience something different that they haven't experienced before, and to come here and go, oh, I can be better. Oh, I didn't realize I could push myself that hard.
Today was their last rehearsal before they packed their instruments for the Golden State.
It's not like, all right, I'm going to go 80%. No, it's a full go. If it's up, it's up. And we've worked on that in our classrooms, and that's today, it was like, that's where it paid off. Because they get one chance. And so all of that extra time has come for that one chance, 5.5 mile chance, but that one chance to make that happen.
While they long for the time in the sun, they're making the most of the Merrill Fieldhouse for now.
In here, like, it's shrunk. And so when you get out there, it's going to look that much bigger because we're going to be spread out all the way across. So the kids modified today, and they modified really well.
All to make their fellow Wisconsinites proud.
The families, the communities, to be able to come together and say, hey, those are our kids. All out there marching together, all together, we're bringing the new year for the United States, and so can't wait.
Dates vary, but the semi will be packed up as we speak. The entire team and the directors and members will fly out on December 28th.
Good luck to all the band members. Our recent wet snow has made for great snowman making conditions, and Minocqua is taking advantage of that. Coming up, we'll hear about the community effort to build Snow Meet Cromer. That's After Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
Let's go Christmas shopping at Mel's. Find trusted outdoor brands for this season's activities. Get outside and spend time doing the sports you love. Cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, or ice fishing. Or enjoy casual sport clothing for all occasions. Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Bye-bye cough.
Later chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours? Not coughing? Hashtag still not coughing?
Mucin XDM gives you 12 hours of relief from chest congestion and any type of cough, day or night. Mucin XDM. It's comeback season.
The holidays are for making memories. And you can count on Honda to help you make them. Whether it's in a capable Ridgeline, adventurous CRV, a rugged Passport, or a dynamic Pilot. Start making memories of your own with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Bye-bye cough.
Later chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours? Not coughing? Hashtag still not coughing?
Mucin XDM gives you 12 hours of relief from chest congestion and any type of cough, day or night. Mucin XDM. It's comeback season.
Let's go Christmas shopping at Mel's. Find trusted outdoor brands for this season's activities. Get outside and spend time doing the sports you love. Cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, or ice fishing. Or enjoy casual sport clothing for all occasions. Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark.
And welcome back. Behind me is a shot from Rhinelander. Looking pretty white outside. Roads and sidewalks and cars looking a little bit white. We do have a trace of snow so far. A couple of lighter snow showers have finally arrived. This is the beginning of it, though. A lot more heavier and steadier snow will be moving in tonight and then into the day tomorrow, so get ready for that. As this low-pressure system continues to track east, and as it does, it's really going to start to ramp up in intensity by tomorrow and then into Friday. So it's going to bring a whole bunch of everything, snow, wind, and cold temperatures as well. We do have some snow showers here in our area. Same thing by Minneapolis, and that heavier batches of snow, those darker shades of blue, that's going to continue to push north and east, and we will get in on those heavier batches of snow. But take a look at this map. I have never seen so many warnings, advisories, and watches all across the country. Pretty much the whole United States is under some type of watches, warnings, or advisory right in time for the holidays. This is definitely going to be one to remember. Absolutely. With a whole variety of everything. Here in town, though, we have just been updated to winter storm warnings as projected. 5 to 8 inches of snowfall will be likely throughout this whole time period through Friday and then into the morning hours on Saturday, where a couple of flurries will still be lingering. But the main story is that wind and cold temperatures. It's really going to be blowing things around. We even have some blizzard warnings in Michigan, same thing in Minnesota, as winds will be howling all throughout the state. So like I said, heavier snow arrives tonight around midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. That's when it really picks up in intensity. And then by the morning hours, still lingering. And then throughout the day, same story. On Friday into Saturday, a couple of snow showers and flurries will be in the area, but that wind will really start to pick up by Friday. We're thinking around 5 to 8 inches of snowfall. Most of these models are agreeing with that, where around 6, 7, 8 inches are likely. And with all this wind, there's going to be massive snow drifts, folks, so get ready for that. We're looking at very light and fluffy snowfall as temperatures are hovering close to 0 degrees. So we have very fluffy snow falling. Strong winds will begin Thursday night into Friday and then into Saturday. Of course, reduced visibility, treacherous and poor road conditions will be in the area. Around 6+ inches of snowfall will be likely. And of course, with all that wind, power outages will be in the area. Winds right now, though, are pretty calm, but big changes begin just tomorrow as wind gusts will be close to 40 to 45 miles per hour Thursday nights, especially into Friday, all throughout the day on Friday, and then into Saturday. So if you have any traveling to do, I wouldn't recommend it. I would work around it, maybe leave Saturday. Definitely not Thursday into Friday. Temperatures, though, let's talk about that. It is frigid outside. Look at the upper plains, 20 degrees below zero, and with a feels like temperature of around 50 degrees below zero. So it is cold, not only there, but here as well. We'll have wind chills at around 20 to 25 degrees below zero, and temperatures outside are going to be frigid. The next several days, we'll have temperatures in the single digits, a couple of teens by next week, and by middle of next week, we'll see a little bit warmer temperatures in the mid-20s. Tonight, though, that snow is going to be picking up in intensity. Low temperatures are pretty much right now. We're going to see increasing temperatures throughout the overnight hours. By the morning, we'll see temperatures around 10 degrees. That wind still a little on the lighter end. Tomorrow, though, that's when it starts to ramp up. It's going to be windy, blowing things around. That snow is going to be blowing left and right, reducing visibility. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show that snow finally moving out by Christmas Eve. And then by Christmas, we'll see lots of sunshine, but cold temperatures sticking around in the single digits. Dan?
Thanks, Conrad. With some states dealing with a Tamiflu shortage, the Biden administration says it will release medicine from the Strategic National Stockpile. This as flu season hit earlier and harder than usual. Pharmacists and consumers in some areas are having a hard time finding Tamiflu or the generic equivalent. There are signs that infection rates are slowing, but flu activity still remains high. The CDC says 43 states, including Wisconsin, are experiencing high or very high respiratory virus activity. High home prices and mortgage rates topping 7% pushed U.S. home sales down for a 10th month in a row in November. Existing home sales dropped 7.7% just from October. That's according to a National Association of Realtors report. Home sales have been dropping since February, the longest streak of declining home sales on record going back to 1999. People are buying homes at the slowest rate in 12 years, except for May of 2020, when the pandemic stalled the housing market. With an 8-foot hat and a road cone nose, Snowy Cromer is almost back in Minocqua. Creation began yesterday by making the first layer. Today, the top 2 layers were added. Crystal Westfall, the executive director of Let's Minocqua, says they are excited to finally have the right snow conditions to create Snowy. The last time he was made was 2019.
Oh, nice that it is on 51 because people are driving by and then they stop in, and we're the visitor center, so it gives them an opportunity to come in. We have a 24-hour center here. They can warm up, so they can come after hours. We've got them lit up. There's restrooms here, and all of the pieces fell into place for him to be in the front yard. Right.
Snowy Cromer is made possible by volunteers, including Minocqua Fire and Rescue and Schramm's Excavating. And that effort is recognized around the world.
He touches the hearts of people around the world, and that's no lie. In 2014, he actually made his way around the world. We had phone calls from Singapore and New Zealand that they'd seen him on TV.
Westfall says Snowy should be done by next week. Progress can be seen on the live feed on the Chamber website. Nicolay College is launching its Winter 2023 Outdoor Adventure Program. More than 24 classes are offered, including cross-country skiing, fat biking, snowshoeing, and permaculture. There are also hunting and fishing classes, including turkey hunting, ice fishing, and a 2-day muskie seminar. For more information on classes, go to nicolaycollege.edu/outdooradventure or call the number on your screen. A lot of people save money the whole year for some holiday spending, but what happens when it's gone in an instant? We'll tell you how a single mom's plans were upended by some app purchases from her kid.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up. This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer. Now choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order on select Ford vehicles. Lock in your rate, and you're protected.
I'm proud of you, kid.
And that's how Ford is helping you shine bright. This season, get into a 2022 Explorer SUV with 2.9% financing for 60 months at your local Ford dealer and shine bright.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. So, which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall, or earn your degree from home with Independence University.
I have two small children, a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, so the online format and the flexibility was a must.
I could work at my own pace, and I was still able to take care of my kids while going to school.
We'll even provide you with a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate, and a personal student success team.
I have had such personalized attention, and it's an online degree.
If I had a question on the coursework, I always got my answer within an hour or two.
I will never be able to express what I owe this institution.
Independence University. Online, but never alone.
Call 1-800-879-1493. 1-800-879-1493.
Ever dream of a charming toy store with unique toys, games, and puzzles? A store that encourages unplugged and active play, discovery, and imagination. It's real, it's Imaginuity. Visit our beautiful new store in Minocqua soon.
Welcome to the one and only Lakeland Furniture in Minocqua. Same great location, plus added lines of furniture and an all-new mattress section. Lakeland Furniture and Mattress, Highway 51 South, Minocqua.
If you're a parent, you know how much most kids love technology and tablets. And one of the most popular apps across the country is the gaming platform Roblox. There are lots of opportunities within the app to spend money, and all it takes is your child pressing a few buttons. And one single mom in Arizona found out that fact the hard way.
Oh, yeah, he's got the moves.
Kayla Howard's house is a lively one.
Why are you so cute?
A single mom working 2 jobs to support her 4 kids.
It's been a struggle. It's been a challenge.
A challenge often eased by technology.
He's on his tablet.
Their favorite app? Roblox, the popular online platform where users can develop and play games. Users can pay to upgrade their character or buy additional games.
I've actually embedded it as part of like their chore system. So, I mean, that's how important Roblox is in our home.
But a source of fun in Kayla's home has become a source of struggle for her.
The timing could not have been worse.
On Saturday, as her son was using the app, Kayla got a call from her bank. Several charges from Roblox, totaling $897.
He's 7. He has autism. You know, it's hard for him to recognize consequences for his actions.
Kayla's account overdrafted. The money she was saving for gifts, decorations, and rent gone a week before Christmas.
And I'm trying my best to like not cry and not to like stress out about it. I'm just trying to like be as solution focused as I can.
Right away, Kayla reached out to Google Play and Roblox. Google refunding her just $10.
As you can see, they only refunded this one, but not these.
Kayla has filed a claim with Roblox, still waiting to hear back. A spokesperson tells 12 News they evaluate and refund unauthorized purchases on a case-by-case basis.
Sometimes as busy parents, we do overlook things.
Smiling through the stress, she hopes her case is one of them.
That's what I'm hoping for. Just a refund would be awesome.
Hey friends, Bella Friday here, and I'm joined by Brian Gottlieb, and today we're talking about bath and shower remodeling. Now, Brian, let's just dive right into it. What are some of the most common mistakes that homeowners make when remodeling?
I think the first thing is people wait too long. You know, I often hear, we wish we would have done it sooner. But I think probably the single most common mistake is, and I'm going to use an analogy here. We've got a bunch of kids when our kids were younger and they'd have friends coming over for a pizza party. We'd have pizza everywhere and we would get a bunch of paper plates because we didn't want to do dishes, and the plates would go right in the trash. So we would shop for the cheapest paper plate we could find because we know we're going to throw it away. When choosing a home improvement project, you're not throwing it away. You don't want something cheap. You want something that's going to last a lifetime. Your home is probably your single biggest investment, so you really want to focus on, not on price, but on real value. And if you do that, you'll have a lovely remodeling experience.
Man, this is beyond my expectations. This is so worth the money.
I can't remember how many times the installer said, if you find something that we didn't do right, you call and we'll come in and fix it.
And in your opinion, what makes a happy customer?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I think customers, we're all the same, right? When we get a price, we want to know that's the price. We don't want it moving. If we get a price, okay, that's what it's going to be. We want to be well communicated with. We want to know what's going on along the process. And I think lastly, we want to work with a company that, well, if they say they're going to do it, they're going to do that. If they say when they're going to do it, they're going to do that. I think that's just common sense. But at the end of the day, that's what makes a happy customer.
Thanks for visiting today, Brian. And check out these outstanding savings.
Save big during our winter savings event. Call now and get 75% off installation plus a free upgrade to stylish black fixtures and make no payments for 1 full year. Call 1-800-Tundraland or visit us at tundraland.com.
Northwoods Accents, located in Mercer, features a wide variety of high-quality custom log and rustic furniture, all made in the USA. View our best craft living room sets. Handmade products from local craftsmen. Denali blankets to warm your winter. All products have year-round low prices with no sales pressure. The owner is available to assist you with any questions. Stop by Northwoods Accents, 5079 US Highway 51 in Mercer.
Okay, Conrad, a quick shout out here to Northland Pines basketball player Nolan Lurvey. The senior hit the 1,000-point milestone during last night's win over Wittenberg-Burnham Wood. He ended with 20 points to lead all scores. Congrats, Nolan, but I hear that the Northland Pines hockey team has already canceled their game for tomorrow, so this weather system's serious.
Yes, it's very serious. Don't only look at the snowfall totals, you got to consider everything, winds, cold, everything, you know. So we might possibly have some school cancellations. Don't hold my word to that, but that is definitely a possibility. Taking a look outside right now, though, we do have some snow showers in the area. This is just the beginning of what's to come. We're going to have some steady, heavy snowfall overnight tonight into the morning hours tomorrow, and then lingering throughout the day on Thursday. Then on Friday, we're going to have some flurries, some snow showers, but the main thing is going to be that wind and those cold temperatures. Tomorrow evening, that's when those heavy, strong winds start to arrive. By Friday, all throughout the day on Friday into Saturday, it's going to be very windy. That snow's going to be blowing around. We do have some winter storm warnings out in the area. We're around 5 to 8 inches of snowfall will be likely, and all that's going to be blowing around. It's going to be cold. That feels like temperature will be close to 25 degrees below zero. So bundle up, layer up, and get ready if you have any traveling to do right before Christmas. But like I said, 5 to 8 inches of snowfall will be possible with a very cold feels like temperature. We have temperatures in the single digits at the moment, and that's going to pretty much be a thing the next several days. Not much of an improvement in temperatures besides